Hello friends, it is September the 15th of 2022. This video is about a collection update. I've purchased a bunch of albums over the last little while and I'm just going to present those to you. Okay, so let's get right into it. Up first is Friends of Hell with their self-titled album. This came out in 2022. This is their first and only album. Friends of Hell have more of that traditional style of doom metal, definitely influenced by a lot of like the classic doom metal bands like Pentagram, Witchfinder General, Saint Vitus, those sorts of bands. This band features former members of Electric Wizard and Reverend Bizarre. Yeah, this album is solid. Excellent songwriting here, very memorable songs, lots of excellent riffs, great vocals, just all around great musicianship here, great lyrics as well. Yeah, I really enjoy this album so much and I've been listening to it quite a bit over the past while. Yeah, this is a great album. This will definitely be on my top albums of 2022 list. Yeah, I highly recommend this album, especially if you're a doom metal fan. Alright, so that is Friends of Hell with their self-titled album. Dawn of Winter with Pray for Doom. This came out in 2018. Dawn of Winter have more of that traditional doom metal style as well. Yeah, excellent stuff. Great songwriting here, great vocals, great guitar playing. Yeah, it's just excellent. I really enjoy this album so much. The vocalist of this band is actually the vocalist of another one of my favorite bands, and that is Angel of Damnation. I really enjoy Angel of Damnation, so the vocalist of that band plays in this band as well, and his vocals are just very unique. I just really enjoy his vocal style so much, and yeah, this is a solid album. This is actually the first album that I've ever bought from Dawn of Winter, and I really enjoy them. Excellent stuff. Some solid doom metal. Okay, all right. So that is Dawn of Winter with Pray for Doom. Pentagram with Sub Basement. This came out in 2001. I'm a huge fan of Pentagram. I've been into them for many years. I'm in the process of getting all their albums. I'm just sort of gradually getting all their albums, and this album right here, Sub Basement, is it's an excellent album. Definitely a very good Pentagram album. I haven't listened to it a whole lot yet, but I will be listening to it quite a bit. That's for sure. I really enjoy Pentagram. They are definitely one of my favorite doom metal bands. I really enjoy their stuff. Okay, so that is Pentagram with Sub Basement. Black Sabbath with Dehumanizer. This came out in 1992. I've been wanting this album for quite a while. I definitely want to get all of Black Sabbath's albums. There's still quite a few that I need, but this album is pretty solid. It's yeah, it's a pretty heavy album. It's definitely one of their better albums. I know that a lot of Black Sabbath fans definitely consider this to be one of their better albums, and yeah, it's a pretty solid album. Yeah, I really enjoy this one. Alright, so that is Black Sabbath with Dehumanizer. Hide Evoke with Valua. This album came out in 2015. I definitely enjoy this band quite a bit. I have a couple of their other albums. They have more of that folk metal style. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. It's also very melodic. Very memorable songs here as well. Yeah, just great musicianship. Everything about this band is just phenomenal. This is some of the better folk metal out there in my opinion. I've definitely been getting more into folk metal, and yeah, I really enjoy this band quite a bit. Okay, so that is Hide Evoke with Valua. Paradise Lost with Medusa. This came out in 2017. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Paradise Lost. I've been really getting into them quite heavily, especially over the past half a year or so. Great band. I definitely want to have all their albums, and I'm just sort of gradually getting all of them. And this album right here is it's incredible. Very good stuff right here. I've been enjoying this album quite a bit over the past little while, especially. Yeah, I still need to get into it more, but what I've heard so far is just fantastic. Excellent band. I just enjoy Paradise Lost so much. Alright, so that is Paradise Lost with Medusa. Okay, so I got a bunch of new metal albums here. I'm a big fan of new metal. Alright, so yeah, picked up a bunch of new metal albums as of lately. Alright, so this is Mushroomhead with 13. This album came out in 2003. This is the first Mushroomhead album that I've ever purchased. I never really got into them that much, but finally decided to get one of their albums, and this is considered by a lot of Mushroomhead fans to be one of their better albums, and I know a lot of people consider this to be one of the most essential nu metal albums out there, so I decided to pick it up and been listening to it over the past couple days or so, and yeah, it's pretty good stuff. I still need to get into it more, but what I've heard so far I definitely enjoy. Alright, so that is Mushroomhead with 13. Papa Roach with Infest. This came out in 2000. This is the only Papa Roach album that I have. I never really got into them that heavily, but this is one of their better albums. I know that a lot of people really enjoy this album quite a bit. I've been familiar with this album for many years since I was a teenager, and there are some pretty good songs in here, so I can definitely appreciate this album. Alright, so that is Papa Roach with Infest. Kitty with Spit. This album came out in 2000. I've been wanting this album for quite a while, but most of the copies of this album that are out there go for quite a bit. But I did manage to find this one here for a decent price, so I decided to pick it up. Yeah, this is the only Kitty album that I have, but pretty good stuff. I really enjoy their music, and I never got into them that heavily when I was younger, but I've definitely been familiar with them for a long time. So yeah, I decided to finally pick up this album right here, Spit. It's considered by a lot of people to be one of the best, or one of the more essential nu metal albums out there, and it's pretty solid. Yeah, I definitely enjoy this one quite a bit. Alright, so that is Kitty with Spit. And the last album here is Sevendust with Home. This came out in 1999. Yeah, this is the only Sevendust album that I own. I've been familiar with them for many years, since I was a teenager. I remember when I was a teenager, I enjoyed their music. I remember hearing quite a few of their songs, but I never picked up any of their albums. And yeah, so I finally decided to get one of their albums. And I know that a lot of Sevendust fans consider this to be one of their best albums, and a lot of people do consider this to be one of the most essential nu metal albums out there. So I decided to pick it up, and yeah, I really enjoy Sevendust. It's some pretty solid nu metal. Excellent stuff. This is an album that I will definitely get into more. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Okay, so that is Sevendust with Home. Okay, so those are a bunch of albums that I've purchased as of lately. Yeah, I'm definitely happy to have these albums in my collection. I really enjoy these albums quite a bit. Alright, so yeah, let me know what you think. Leave some comments. I'm always curious to know what you guys think. Alright, so I want to say thank you very much for watching, and I want to say thanks to all the people who watch my videos and subscribe to my channel. I really truly appreciate it. Take care, my friends. Cheers.